Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here. Content on this channel has been few and far between, hasn't it? To be honest, I don't really have much time or even motivation to make videos that much anymore, but I'll do my best to get some done eventually. This last year and for a bit of time the year before have been burnout years, to be honest. I don't really have the time or the energy anymore, but I will still make videos when I can. So in the meantime, I decided that I would do an unboxing video, as I haven't done one of those for like probably about 2019, 2020, probably more like 2019, and this is a pretty pretty cool thing that I'm getting, so I thought I'd unbox it. It's from Amazon, pre-ordered from sometime just over a month ago in December. The sticker would have been about here, that's why it's this way round. The sticker would have been here with the name and so on stuff. Turn it this way round and it's the right way round. But yeah, because my content is going to be far and few between, I thought I would do this unboxing video to make up for that. So, let us unbox the package. What's it going to be? Well, if you've seen the title, you should know what it is. And if I'm wrong about what's inside, then I'm an idiot. But I should be right, I'm right. It is Doctor Who Series 13. And I've got the standard Blu-ray and the Steelbook. Can you see? Yep. FYI, I'm going to get the standard releases of Series 9, 10, 11 and 12, as well as I've decided to put the Steelbooks I own with them in my own collection, because I've got all the Steelbooks of Doctor Who now, all of them, apart from the Abominable Snowmen, which is pre-ordered though, so I'll get that when it comes out. But look at that, Doctor Who Series 13. Not the best series, and sadly it's not going to follow Season 13 or Season 26 as one of the strongest seasons of the show, which is such a shame, because it was the third 13th series, Season 39, and it's not going to be the third 13 season or series to be one of the strongest series of the show. This is more middle ground. I still put it above Series 11 and 12 at the moment, though I still have to rewatch this series for the ranking. And there's also still and I have to rewatch Eve of the Daleks again. But there's also two more specials to come, of course. But suffice to say, Series 13 is not one of the strongest series of the show. I'd probably put it early 20s, mid to late teens at best. Nowhere near as good as Season 13, which is number 2 at the moment, and Season 26, which is, if not top 5, top 7 or 8, maybe even 6. Definitely top 10. Whilst this might just barely scratch top 20, maybe 25. I think Series 11 and 12 might either be on 25 or just missing out. One of them might be 25, one of them might be 26. But yeah, out of 39 seasons, this is like around the middle, or the middle of the second, third at least. Which is a shame, because of my hopes that this would be the third multiple of 13 series to be one of the top series of the show, I thought we might get something as good as, say, Series 4 or Series 3, or at the very least Series 1 or 5. Heck, Series 6 would have, as good as Series 2 or 6 would have been fine. I think it's still stronger than Series 7, 8, 9, and also, like I said, 11 and 12. But, again, I have to rewatch it again. But as far as the new series go, it's, again, it's around the middle, but I still think Series 1 to 5 and 10 are stronger, so it's probably about exactly halfway on the new series ranking. And then for classic series, I think I would put more classic seasons above it. Most of the 80s ones, however, would be below it, though. So it's mostly 60s and 70s stuff that's above it, as well as the 6 new series ones I mentioned. And below it, mostly 80s stuff, but not exclusively. In fact, there's a couple of 80s stuff above it, including the aforementioned season 26. But sadly, series 13, season 39 will not be joining seasons 13 and 26 as one of the best seasons of the show. Bummer. Let's hope season 40 is a bit better, series 14. And like I said, there's still 2 more specials left, and I really liked Eve of the Daleks when it aired. I've still got to rewatch it. I've only seen it once. I'm going to rewatch it for the review, but I might even watch it shortly after watching the series 13 episodes for their ranking. So you sort of back to back, sort of, depends on the day, or even week. But yeah. I really liked that story when it aired, and we got 2 more specials to come. My guess is that they're going to be releasing a specials box set like they did with the complete specials for David Tennant and the 50th anniversary specials for Matt Smith, although the latter took about 9 months from the time of the Doctor to come out. 9 months! In fact, the Steelbook release that we got was basically what I thought we should have gotten, although maybe minus all of the cool extras, and that would be for the 50th anniversary box set. But yeah, at least we got the 50th anniversary box set eventually. So hopefully there's going to be a box set of specials for the 13th Doctor's final 3. I haven't seen anything about an Eve of the Daleks DVD or Blu-ray yet announced, so maybe they're holding that off as well. Then again, they probably do individual releases of that anyway, regardless of a box set. Then again, maybe they won't this time. Okay, so that's the opening of the packaging and my thoughts of the series, kind of sort of condensed. Mind you, that being said, despite the season not being one of the best, Village of the Angels, cracking story. I don't think I'd put it above Haunting of Villa Diodati, but I would say Village of the Angels is currently the second best story of the 2020s. 2020s Doctor Who. From 2020 onwards, it's the second best of the 2020 serials, aired from, as of now, early 2022. Because we've got 1 episode in 2022 by now, so 2020 to 22's Doctor Who. This, I think, Village of the Angels is the second best episode after The Haunting of Villa Diodati. Current Eve of the Daleks is third, but that might change. And War of the Sontarans in this series is fourth. But this could all change later down the line, especially as we've got several more years of Doctor Who to come. We've got the rest of this year, we've got at least 2 or 3 years with Russell T Davies, maybe 4, depending on whether we get a series in 23 or if it's just specials. And then how many series he does, and then we'll see about that. Mind you, the BBC licence thing is to be scrapped after 2027. So I think we'd be lucky if we even got a series 16 or 17. Let alone anything beyond that. In fact, the deal with China goes up to Series 15, so I think we'd be lucky to get Series 16. But I think if Russell T Davies did do 3 series, we'd get 16, and then we'd be lucky to get 17. Here's hoping Series 17 is really good when it does come around, if we get it. Holding out for Series 17. Actually, we should hold out for Series 16 first. Oh well. Anyway, so I think it's time to open these. So we'll start with the standard Blu-ray. Includes 4 bonus art cards. That's something pretty cool. These releases do come with, apart from Resolution, is the art cards we get with them. I don't want to stick it over Yaz's face. Here we go. That'll do. I like keeping my stickers. So this is the front cover. It's basically one of the posters for Flux, and it's a pretty cool cover. I like that it includes the complete 13th inclusion on there, and it's not just Doctor Who Flux, and it is Doctor Who Flux, the complete 13th series. Spine and the back. The 13th Doctor is back in this 6-part serial adventure starring Jodie Whittaker, Amanda Gill and John Bishop. The Doctor is questioning everything about her past and searching for answers. And that's about it from the actual plot in that first paragraph, as we then get Packed with action, humour, terrifying new villains, and iconic returning monsters such as the Sontarans and the Weeping Angels, Doctor Who Flux tells one story across a vast cavernous, from Liverpool to the depths of space, via the Crimean War and the planet named Atropos. I'm not the best at reading stuff, as you can tell, especially when quickly, which shouldn't even exist. Fighting old foes and new creatures from beyond our dimension, the Doctor and company face a race against and through time, to uncover a universe-spanning mystery. What is the Flux? Pictures include another promotional picture of the 13th Doctor up here, and alongside a Weeping Angel from episode 1, not Village of the Angels, it's the one that took Claire at the end of episode 1, the 13th Doctor on Carvanista's ship in episode 1, the Sontaran on a horse in episode 2, and Dan, Yaz and Vinder in episode 3, playing characters who accompanied the fugitive Doctor on her mission on Atropos. Dan is in the role of Carvanista, and we don't know about Yaz and Vinder. I presume that it's Gat and Lee, but it's never ever explained or clarified or even mentioned who they're supposed to be playing. Special features include bringing Carvanista to life, introducing John Bishop as Dan, Mary Sequel on the Sontarans, meet the Ravagers, the return of the fugitive Doctor, so Joe Martin is back, yay! Meet Vinder and Bell, launch trailer, so just the first one I guess, audio commentary on Chapter 2, War of the Sontarans, the Weeping Angels return, directing Doctor Who, Kate Stewart and Unit return, meet the Sontarans, John Bishop video diary, so we've got video diary back, yay! A series sneak peek with Mandip Gill, and the Flux story breakdown. I don't expect, with the possible exception of the video diary and, of course, the commentary, that these are very long extras. Apart from the trailer, the video diary and the commentary, I think most of these are the vlog-style mini things that they've had for Series 11 and 12. There is quite a bit of variety of stuff on here, and it would be across the 2 discs. Shame it's not a 3rd disc to include longer bonus material. But there's some interesting stuff. Just hope it's more than 5 minutes. Each, 5 to 10 minutes. Starring Jodie Whittaker, Mandip Gill, John Bishop, with Jacob Anderson, Kevin McNally, Annabelle Schooley, Sarah Powell, Craig Elms, Barbara Flynn, Sam Spirrell, Regina Sandell, and Craig Parkinson. Honourable mention, and Joe Martin. Showrunner and executive producer Chris Chibnall, executive producer Matt Strevens. Doesn't mention writer and director for this release. I'll just mention them. Written by Chris Chibnall and Maxine Alderton. Directed by, I believe it's Jamie Magnus Stone. Yeah, and Azim Shazam. Oh dear. This work contains flashing images that may affect viewers who are susceptible to photosensitive ellipsy. I think Season 17 mentioned that as well on its box setters recently. All the other stuff at the bottom, the usual stuff. Notable stuff for me personally is that it's rated 12 in the UK and Ireland. Okay, so here we go. There's the Doctor on the left flip. I'm going to Dan. That's it. I wasn't entirely certain. And there's Yaz on the other side. Here's the art card, I guess, in this nice little holder thing. Pretty interesting. First thing of note, background stuff. It's clearly a Swarm and Azure. Yep. I was going to say Azure to begin with, but then I thought, no, it's Swarm. And then I thought, it might be them together. And it is. So Swarm and Azure behind disc 1, and behind disc 2 is Vinder, played by Jacob Anderson, who turned out just to be an ordinary guy. Let's hope it stays that way, actually, considering the alternative. Information booklet here, and this is interesting. I've just noticed this, that, okay, in Series 11 and Series 12, they usually did about 3 episodes per disc. So disc 1 of Series 11, for example, was episodes 1 to 3. Disc 2, 4 to 6. 3, 7 to 9, and then it was slightly awkward that they included episode 10 on its own, with special features, on disc 4. So episode 10 was on its own, episode-wise, on a 4th disc. And I thought that was a bit odd. Why didn't they just include it 4 episodes on the 3rd disc, and then disc 4 is special features? Series 12. Okay, this time round, after the 1st disc for Resolution, it was more 2 or 3 episodes a disc. So 1 and 2, but that's a 2-parter, so that makes sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10. Again, 2-parter, makes sense. This, I would have thought on this release, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But apparently... Actually, hold on. Something's gotten... Okay, I've just noticed this. This is weird. Okay, on the back of the piece of paper, it says episodes 1 to 4 are on disc 1, and then it's 5 and 6 on disc 2. But on the discs itself, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6. So, oh, God, someone's made a printing error. That sucks. Someone's done a printing error or something. I'm betting it's on the leaflet. I wouldn't be surprised if my theory was correct and it was 1, 2, 3 extras, 4, 5, 6 extras, and someone's fucked up the printing. It should be 1, 2, 3 extras, 4, 5, 6 extras, but they've done 1, 2, 3, 4 extras, 5, 6 extras. How does that happen? Let's just read the booklet out of the way. This has not become my favourite release yet, and I haven't even got to the Steelbook, which is likely to go up in opinion, because it's a Steelbook. They are lovely. Okay, the Halloween apocalypse. On Halloween, all across the universe, terrifying forces are stirring. From the Arctic Circle to deep space, an ancient evil is breaking free. And in present-day Liverpool, the life of Dan Lewis is about to be changed forever. Why is the Doctor on the tail of the fearsome Carvanista? Carvanistas. Oh. Right, they've had to do that. You couldn't have just jumped it to the next line. And what is the Flux? In War of the Sontarans, in the Crimean War, the Doctor discovers the British Army fighting against a brutal alien army of Sontarans, as Yaz and Dan are thrown deeper into battle for survival. What is the Temple of Atropos? Who are the Mori? Disappointing, that's what they are. Chapter 3. Once upon a time, on a planet that shouldn't exist, in the aftermath of an apocalypse, the Doctor, Dan, Yaz and Vinda face a battle to survive. And then they should have put the special features for this disc here, Disc 2, Episode 4, Village of the Angels, and then so on. But someone's decided to put Village of the Angels here, not on Disc 2. But yet on Disc 2 it says it's on there. So, someone's done something wrong. Village of the Angels, Devon, November 1964. A little girl has gone missing. Professor Eustachius Jericho is conducting physical experiments, and in the village graveyard there are gravestones there is one gravestone too many. Why is Mediturn known as the Cursed Village? And what do the Weeping Angels want? I'll come back to the special features at the end, because then I can do them Disc 1 and Disc 2 afterwards. So, survivors of the Flux. As the forces of evil mass, the Doctor, Dan, and Yaz and Dan face perilous journeys and seemingly insurmountable obstacles in their quest for survival. That's it for that episode. In The Vanquishers, in the final epic chapter in the story of the Flux, all hope is lost. The forces of darkness are in control, but when the monsters have won, who can you count upon to save the universe? Well, that actually does hint about what does happen in that episode. Who can you count on to save the universe? Special features for Disc 1 include bringing Carvanista to life, introducing John Bishop as Dan, Merry sequel and the Sontarans, Meet the Ravagers, Return of the Fugitive Doctor, Meet Vinda and Bell, launch trailer, and the commentary for War of the Sontarans. Special features on Disc 2 include Kate Stewart and Unit Return, Meet the Sontarans, the full Flux story back breakdown, John Bishop video diary, a series sneak peek with Mandip Gill. I thought there was a Weeping Angel extra. Wasn't there a Weeping Angel? The Weeping Angel's Return. That's not listed anywhere. Directing Doctor Who, that's not listed. That's 2 extras missing. Are they on disc 4? Sorry, disc 2. Okay, I love the front of this leaflet. I like and I'm glad that they included the leaflets, but if Village of the Angels is indeed on disc 2, how on earth did I not notice that I'm so sorry if you've just been watching all of that and the thing's just been sliding down towards the bottom. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, if Village of the Angels is indeed on disc 2, why the heck has it been listed as disc 1 on the piece of paper? And if it's on disc 1, why the heck has it been listed on disc 2 on the discs? And where are the other 2 extras that I just mentioned are missing? Let's see, we've got the Calvinista one, tick. John Bishop is down, tick. Mary Seacole, tick. Ravagers, tick. Return of the Fugitive Doctor, tick. What's that one there? Meet Vinder and Bell, yep. Launch trailer, yep. Audio commentary, yep. Weeping Angels, no. Directing Doctor Who, no. Kate Stewart, yep. Sontarans, yep. Flux story breakdown, yep. It's in a different position on the box, but that's fine. Video diary by John Bishop, yep. And series sneak peek, yep. So the booklet, the piece of paper is missing 2 extras not listed on the box. This isn't the first release to do that, but I just find it weird that they've missed out those 2 extras. There's plenty of space left. Like, there's still a little bit of gap. There's still a bit of space for the disc 4, disc 2 stuff and disc 1 stuff, depending which extras it's on. I'm presuming the Weeping Angel one will be on whatever disc the Village of the Angels is on. Comment down below if you know what it is on, or otherwise I'll have to wait until I get around to doing a Steelbook Blu-ray review. Or just a plain old Blu-ray review, full stop. So, yeah, oh, and before I pack this up, here's the art cards. Nice sleeve. Getting these things out of this sleeve without having to take the back off is annoying. I'm going to have this trouble with the Steelbook one. Here we go. I'm going to have this trouble with the Steelbook one as well, aren't I? Right, so art card number 1 is the 13th Doctor in a position, as seen here. Number 2 is the Yaz one, as seen on this bit. Pretty neat. Pretty neat pictures, though. Number 3 is Dan, as we see here. Seen on this side. And number 4 is the front. Is the main poster that's seen here. With the it's different positions for the standalone character ones from the main poster one. It's a pretty cool poster as well. Pretty interesting. So we just put these back in here, and yeah, they can go in a nice little pouch thing. I like this. I think series 11 and 12 had these as well. That's pretty cool, and also the flipping open things. Each of the eras have had their own separate kind of styles when it comes to DVD and Blu-rays. I can't really speak so much for the Capaldi era ones, but for the Russell T Davies ones, it was kind of a boxy one, as something like this, but for 5 discs, or two 3-disc ones. For the Moffat era, it was kind of just a pull-out thing, and then you kind of flap the plastic disc holder things over, like what we get in the collection box sets. Well, see, you can pull out the flap things and open it, and you get the discs inside, although it's only 2 discs. Both of them are rated 12. As mentioned, disc 1 includes episodes 1 to 3 and extras, and disc 2 episodes 5 and 6 and extras. And if the disc is to be believed, also episode 4. But if you believe the booklet, the leaflet, it's disc 1. So I guess we'll have to find out when we watch the discs. Now for the Steelbook. And now, as much as the box for the standard release looks really cool, this Steelbook is absolutely freaking beautiful. This looks so cool. If I wasn't getting both versions, this definitely would be the one I would get. If I was just getting the one. So beautiful. I also love the fact that it's reminiscent of the series 9 and 10 Steelbooks, where it was the Doctor in a pretty cool art style on this side, in fact looking in that direction, and the companions on the other side, although they'd be looking in Clara is looking in the other direction on series 9's, whilst 12 is looking in the same direction as 13 is here on that one. On the series 10 one, he's kind of looking up, whilst Bill's looking down. but yeah, series, and also the Sherlock Series 4 Steelbook Blu-ray box set, Steelbook Blu-ray, had some similar art styles as Doctor Who Series 9's. But yeah, this is pretty cool artwork. I really like that the 13th Doctor artworks, box set artworks are quite different. Series 11's is unique to itself. It's pretty interesting. It was cool at the time, but with lots of other Doctor Who Steelbooks to compare it to, it does look like one of the weaker ones, but it's still pretty cool for what it is. Series 12 definitely looks like it's trying to tie in with the Series 1 to 5 Steelbooks that had been released by that point. Series 5's one, I believe, came out a month just before Series 12. So I think the Series 12 one was trying to tie in with the Series 1 to 5 ones. And also Series 8 would then take inspiration from Series 12 of having the Doctor and Missy on the front of the Series 8 one a year later. Just like Series 12 has the Doctor and the Master on the front. Although the back cover of Series 8 is more in line of what the series of the 2008 to 10 specials to 2013 specials ones, rather than the Series 12 one. So basically, the front of Series 8 is inspired by the Series 12 one. The back is is more like the ones that just came before. And now Series 13 has gone back to a more Series 9-10 style. And to be honest, I think the art style of Series 9, 10 and 13 is the best of the art styles, especially for the 13th Doctor's ones, and I'm looking forward to another type of art style maybe for the 2022 specials, maybe one akin to the Series 6 to 8 box sets, which will probably mean they're a bit more cluttered than the Series 1 to 5 ones then. But well, at least on the back anyway. So, opening up the Series 13 Steelbook. Oh, I've been waiting for this. So, I wonder if this has art cards. Oh yeah, back to the same information, but with the artwork of Yaz and Dan on the back instead. Spine. Although, okay, it just says Doctor Who Flux on the spine of the Steelbook, as opposed to Doctor Who Flux the complete 13th series, like on the standard one on both sides, and that's disappointing. I would have loved for it to say Doctor Who Flux the complete 13th series, even if they had to stack the letterings just down here. Hey, you got the space, or Flux the complete 13th series, or maybe Flux underneath Doctor Who. Oh well. Anyway, no art cards. Maybe they're inside. But yeah, that's that. That's my only niggle about this so far. Lovely artwork. I love the artwork. But my only gripe is that it just says Flux on the spine and not Flux the complete 13th series. Okay, let's open it up. Please have artwork. Yes, it's got the art cards. I'm still going to put them and this behind the back here, though. Yeah, I like that. I like those where they are. But that does mean that because they've put them there, that they've got the space there, the discs are now one on top of the other instead of side to side, which I think would have been better. Yeah, just put these and these where they normally go on a Doctor Who release. I think Galaxy 4 did that as well. Well, they didn't. They had discs like this, not like this. One as opposed to one next to the other instead of one on top of each other. But I still think I do think they did put the booklet inside on the left. Anyway, if we move the discs out the way. I hope that hasn't scratched them. And then that's the poster artwork inside the Steelbook, I believe since Series 9 that's been the case. The poster artwork for the DVD and the standard Blu-ray has the main cover for those has been the inside artwork for the Steelbooks. So 9 had 12 and 13 12 and Clara running away from a explosion on a muddy planet. Series 10, actually Series 10's wasn't the front cover, it was the merging of the two Part 1, Part 2 covers. which I thought was really cool, by the way. Series 30, 11 and 12 were the front covers of the Doctor, Yaz, Ryan and Graham in the blue back, and the TARDIS in the blue background for Series 11 on the white one for Series 12. And now the Doctor, Yaz and Dan on the orangey background for this one. And it looks pretty cool. My only complaint is that they decided to put the discs one on top of the other, as opposed to side to side. And yeah, so that they can put in the leaflets and the art cards on this side, but they've done, other releases have done that behind the steelbook in the cardboard packaging, so they could have done it there. Oh well. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. I'm gonna be... So I guess that's disc 2 goes back down. Depends how I want to orchestrate this. Do I want disc... No, I'll put this 2 up front, because it... For me, disc... maybe I'll change this later on, but... The lower number disc should be behind, and the higher number disc in front, because the higher it gets, the closer it gets, so to speak. If it had been left and right, it wouldn't have mattered. Left would have been disc 1, right would have been disc 2, though the manufacturers would have put it the other way around, for no reason. Right, let's see if they're going to make the same mistake of, yep, the printing's the same mistake, same bloody mistake on the printing. I was expecting that. Same on the disc. Voyage of the Angels is listed on the leaflet as being disc 1, and disc 2 has it listed on the disc. So yes, so in terms of the printing, they've made the same mistake, which is very likely, because the discs and the art cards and the leaflet would have been the same stuff printed. It's just some would go to a standard release, some would go to a steelbook. And if I ever do a blooper reel of this, here we go. You've got quite a bit of material, and then lovely art cards. Another great thing about the recent releases has been, at least for these 13th Doctor releases anyway, and Series 10 as well, and also the Series 2 steelbook. Actually, I'm not sure about the Series 10 standard release one, but definitely the steelbook has been the art cards. They've been including some nice art cards over the last couple of complete series box sets, and also for Revolution of the Daleks, a standalone one. That is another issue here. Okay, now I can see why they... here we go. And that's another issue I have with this release, is that Revolution of the Daleks isn't included. Yeah, Flux is one story, but now Revolution of the Daleks is not included on any complete box set, because Series 12 came out in May 2020, the complete box set, the complete series box set, and then Revolution of the Daleks aired in January 2021, so we thought, okay, maybe it'll be on the complete 13th series box set. No, it's not. Just like how Twice Upon a Time wasn't on the complete 10th series box set, Resolution wasn't included on the complete 11th series box set, but it did get included on Series 12. But in fact, Revolution of the Daleks has an excuse not being on Series 12, but not the other two. But at least Resolutions got made up for. I don't think Revolution of the Daleks will be made up for unless it's on the complete specials box set that we released with the other 3 specials, but because it was before Series 13 and the other ones are after, I don't think so. The best thing we can hope for is a re-release of Series 12, or a re-release of the Christmas specials box set, but maybe renamed to be the Christmas and New Year specials box set. We'll definitely have to update it to include the last 2 Capaldi ones anyway. And then if you want to go to New Year, it updates to include the 13th Doctor specials, and maybe Spyfall Parts 1 and 2, I guess. I don't count them as specials. So that's this release. I might do a full review later down the line when I've seen the extras and rewatched the episodes. But early thoughts are, brilliant release, apart from the fact that the booklet, all the discs are misprinted with the whole Village of the Angels situation, and 2 of the extras are missing. It doesn't include Revolution of the Daleks, which is already a disappointing thing. The spine on the steelbook just says Flux, not the complete 13th series as well. And inside the Steelbook, the discs are one on top of each other instead of side to side, which is a bit of a disappointment. However, all other points are positive. The Steelbook artwork is lovely. Standard release one also looks pretty cool. Some interesting extras, and it's just great to have these releases, especially the Steelbook, even in spite of the inside display of the discs. How I think it should have been done a bit differently, but despite that, they're still pretty great releases. And yeah, so really cool. Next up is, well, I would presume an Eve of the Daleks standalone DVD and Blu-ray, but we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to seeing if I'm right about there being a potential collection of the 3 specials in one 2 or 3 disc box set. I imagine it would be 2 discs so that it would actually qualify as a box set, like we got here. Maybe disc 1 is the first 2 specials, and extras. Disc 2 is the 3rd special, especially if that's going to be feature length. And extras, loads of extras for that release, by the way, guys. Loads of extras. That's not me promising, that's me telling them. That's me telling the BBC or BBC Worldwide or the creative team, loads of extras for this specials box set, especially on disc 2. And yeah, that's another thing. I thought we might be getting a 3rd disc for special features, but it looks like the extras are spread out enough across the 2 discs. Well, if they're short enough, I am worried they're going to be quite short, but if they are short enough to be on either one of those 2 discs, then we don't have to create an unnecessary 3rd disc like what happened with the Faces ones. I think Eve of the Daleks did its 3rd disc better, and Fury from the Deep and Power of the Daleks Special Edition, yeah, they definitely earned having 3 discs, especially Power Special Edition. So, yeah, and also Web of Fear having 2 discs as well. But anyway, yeah, I think having 3 discs for this one could have been good, but on the other hand, maybe it has that double-edged sword of perhaps the extras are too short, that the 3rd disc would not have been necessary unless Revolution of the Daleks had been included. Which, actually, that would have been a good thing, actually. You know what? Yeah, Revolution of the Daleks and its extras, couple of other extras, and then what we got here spread across the discs. Anyway, so that's it from my unboxing and my early thoughts on Doctor Who, Flux, the complete 13th series, Blu-ray and Steelbook Blu-ray. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully, for a Series 13 ranking. But we will see. Until then, goodbye. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne YouTube channel. So, yeah, which is a shame because I was really hoping Series 13 was going to be like as great as Series 4 or... Shut up! I don't know if I put it above Village of the Angels, but I'd say, you know, that, yeah, Village of, sorry, so we might be lucky. Doctor Who Flux tells one story across the vast cavernous. Shut up! Doctor Who tells a far... And, I guess the code's Flux. Whilst here, it seems like we've gone back to something a bit more flappy. But which I think is probably the best one of the three. Is the best style, actually. I'm gonna have to turn that. I'm gonna have to turn that off. The notifications. And now to undo. For goodness sake. But, anyways, so overall, it's a pretty good release. I might do a full review